today's video is the fourth video in
our Con Rush series!
Yes! Here's the countdown to Anime North! Okay, that's it. That's enough of that. So, this week's video is called...
Convention Pet Peeves!
I was like, say it! So, for us, this video is also going to contain pet peeves about cosplaying, because for us, cosplay and cosplaying and conventions go hand in hand.
So we just thought we'd just like combine it.
Everything's gonna be all thrown together. So cosplay pet peeves, convention pet peeves, dealer's room pet peeves, everything all in this video is gonna be pet peeves of ours.
So basically, you're gonna hear us whine and complain for about 10 minutes straight.
Enjoy it.
Have fun.
Enjoy it. Number 1 on our list of pet peeves is taking pictures without asking.
Don't do this.
If you came up to me and said, "Hi, can I take your picture?" I will almost 99.9% of the chance say yes. But if I see you out of the corner of my eye
with your camera and you're just
like if I'm just walking and you're just taking pictures of me, I'm gonna be really annoyed. I'll be like, you couldn't have just come up and said something? It's different when there's like a big group of people taking pictures of one person.
Because
in that case, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's fine. But if I'm just walking, strolling, or like sitting down, drinking some water, and
looking like a frump when
you're taking pictures of me, I will be so angry at you.
Yeah, I think I've only said no once to someone asking to take my picture. Or no, twice. One was because I really, really needed water, and it was in the middle. It was painting and stocking, and I was
hot.
like, I just need water.
It was
we
like
kept
35
getting
degrees.
stopped to be asked to be taking pictures. And another time, I was walking in stilettos, and I had like stubbed my toe, and someone asked to take my picture, and I was like bleeding everywhere, and I was like, I can't right now. I gotta go.
Let's say you do ask me to take my picture, and I do say no. Do not take a picture of me anyway. I said no. So no is no.
Also, don't feel bad. It's nothing personal. We're just probably
tired,
uncomfortable, or we're in a rush and the panel's starting and we're like, peace out, I gotta go. Number 2, and very quickly before we start, shout out to Jay. Thank you.
This is brought to you by Jay.
Thank you, Jay, for helping us with these pointers because I didn't think we could do this topic justice alone.
You're the real MVP.
Yes. Artists in artist alleys.
Do not complain about how they price their items.
You do not understand, like I feel like, and I used to do this actually with commissions, people would be like, oh, it's this much for, like, we need to commission an outfit for you, and I'd be like, that's so expensive, but like, actually thinking about it now that I've started to sew, and even the same for artists, it takes so much time and talent to do what they do that don't complain about their prices, or if you do, don't do it within earshot because that's really rude and you're gonna make the person feel really bad.
Also, you have to think of it as them needing to make money. So imagine let's say they have one print. They put 16 hours into this print or more. They need to make money for their manpower, and then they had to print all of them out. So they have to at least be making money off these prints when they sell them to pay off what they just paid to print them out.
Some people do this as a living. This is how they make their money as a living. So like really taking into consideration how much time it takes for them to do this. Another thing regarding this topic, and this is a no-brainer, but don't steal. Don't
I know, I've heard lots of stories of people like stealing things off of artist tables.
Yeah, or even like online. Our friend Jay was telling us that the other day, or a while ago, they went into Hot Topic and they saw their friend's art that the Hot Topic took without permission on it was like on a merchandise or something like that.
I know they did that with Homestuck t-shirts.
That is crazy. This is a giant company. You couldn't have asked the artist and maybe given them a little bit of money for their art?
Don't purchase from companies that steal art. I know another company that steals art is called Dolls Kill. It's a very popular. They steal art. Ixnay.
Last but not least on this topic before we go into a different one is it's actually, and I didn't know this, considered really polite to take a business card from an artist, which Erin does all the time.
I love business cards.
So kudos to Erin because you're keeping their business in mind.
You have their information and it shows them that you're interested in their art and that you consider buying from them another time.
Yes.
Whether it be online or at another convention.
They understand that not everyone can afford to buy their prints, but it's nice that at least you take a business card because then you're keeping it in mind for the future.
You're showing consideration.
Yes.
Which is good. I love, if you guys see us at a convention and you have your business cards or like cosplay cards or whatever, give them to me.
And we'll follow you.
I also collect business cards. I have a stack about this big of business cards that I've been collecting since my first Anime North. I love collecting business cards, so...
Yeah, and this topic is really close to us because a lot of our friends, like we went to an art high school, so naturally a lot of our friends
we are artists ourselves.
Yeah, are into art, and it's like just like all types of art, like drawing and online stuff, and even like sewing. It's just kind of like, guys, don't be rude about it, please.
Okay, number 3 is...
Whoa, Erin!
Don't cut his arm!
Or shove people!
You guys see
Jesus Christ!
You guys see this? Okay, Fiona has been abusing me so much lately. In our last video, she like shoved me. It hurt.
Here.
She hurt.
Your face was like...
Well, no, because you did it. And at first I was acting, and you were like, oh, and I was like, and then I was like, ow! She keeps abusing me. Somebody called child support. I gotta go to a shelter.
An orphanage at the age of 19 almost. Miss, you're too old to be here. Shut up.
Do not cut in line. You're all going to get in. You're all going to get your badges. Don't cut in line. And if you're at a booth, don't shove anyone out of the way to get there. Just wait your turn.
This is my biggest pet peeve. I'll be standing at something looking at my Supersonico figures.
I want this one.
Someone will come by and like friggin' and I'm enormous. Okay, I'm enormous. I could flick you away if I wanted to. But like, why are you doing this? I'm just standing here staring at my waifus in peace.
Don't cut in line or shove people or push people. Come on, we're all going to a convention to look at cartoons. You don't have to be rude.
Exactly. Like this is a fun weekend. Don't be
ruining it.
Don't be a prude. Number 4. If you're
scalpers.
Yes. So here's a story. I don't really know how to explain this, but when we went to Comic-Con a while ago, Toronto Comic-Con, we were walking past a booth and we walked in, we saw some figures and everything, and we saw a spirit, and their stuff was like really highly priced. But I looked closer and I saw the Spirited Away movie that you can buy at HMV,
Walmart,
buy at Walmart,
$12,
$12, really close by.
You can get on eBay or Amazon for like $50.
You could rip it offline for free.
It's probably on YouTube.
Yeah, and I think they were charging something like $50.
It was like $47.
Something outrageous.
Not even the special edition, not the Blu-ray, just the original one in the box. It didn't even have art in it.
I was like, hey, let's go, guys. I was just like,
I couldn't even believe it, because like there's like a Walmart like probably within 20 minutes from here that I could get this for $12.
To be honest, some things I can see, but especially when it's something that like I know the price for that. Like I own the DVD myself, and I know I did not pay $47 for that Spirited Away movie. Like that, you can't get away with marking something so high like that.
Because I can understand why things cost so much. Like if let's say, for example, when we were in Japan, Fiona bought a Supersonico figure for $15, and I can see why when we come here it would be $40 or $60 because it is a pain to get them over here. Even though that is like a bit much.
It is also like the novelty,
but,
you know, like you can't get it around here.
Exactly, but like I understand that. But $47 for a DVD? Number 5 is snarky passerbys. Have you ever been just walking in a convention?
And you hear someone go
and all
by
you hear is, oh my god, her cosplay is so inaccurate.
Or just something like that, like,
oh my god, she was too fat to be cosplaying as the blah, blah,
okay, I
blah.
never got if I got that one, I would turn around and be like, whoop-um.
Why do you feel the need to do that? Why do you feel the need to hurt someone's feelings?
Yeah, you don't have anything nice to say.
Don't say it at all, okay?
That was like when I stubbed my toe. And those people walking by were like, put on your shoe. I was like, my toe is spurting blood.
If that was you, if you remember a bleeding stocking with no shoes on, rude, okay?
Rude.
I remember when, that same time, she was cosplaying stocking, and when you cosplay stocking, even in the anime, it's not an actual sock. It's like a really, really long leg warmer. And we met this person, we were just talking, and they're like, it's supposed to be a sock, not a leg warmer. It's wrong. And I was like, keep it to yourself, it's none of your business, plus you're wrong. It isn't, because she pulls it over her shoe.
How do you cut a hole in the bottom of it?
Like, how is she supposed to take her socks off to make it a sword without taking her shoes off? That would be a long-ass transformation scene.
She's just all fighting.
She's on the floor taking her shoes off.
Hold on, guys. So you're just like,
God, keep it to yourself. It's none of your business.
Number 6. Erin's like,
Sexism in cosplay.
Duh. I know thankfully, within the past, and I know, like, even at cons now, they have, like, posters.
Yeah.
And cosplay does not equal consent.
Which is good, because I don't even understand why you would think that in the first place. And if I'm showing my panties, I'm not showing them for you. I'm showing them for me. And I'm showing them for, if I'm being Yurikuma, I'm not showing them for you, because I'm a lesbian bear.
I'm showing them,
I'm showing them for other lesbian bears. If I'm wearing a revealing costume, you don't have the right to touch me.
No.
Ever, unless I tell you to, and I won't. Don't be creepy Deadpool.
Number 7 is don't be mean to the staff/volunteers. They are volunteering out of their own free time.
They're not getting paid.
They're not, no.
They're not here. They're not getting paid to deal with your shit.
They are willingly putting up with us crazy nerds.
I mean, they're probably crazy nerds too.
I know, but would I want to do that in my free time?
I would want to enjoy Anime North, not volunteer for you losers.
Like my brother actually volunteers, and he's doing it again this year. He volunteers at Com Bravo, and you know, he's doing it out of his own free will. He loves doing it, so don't ruin the experience for them or ruin it. Yeah, he's like, I can't, and he keeps trying to convince me to go to Com Bravo. He's like, Fiona, you gotta go. And I'm like,
none of you look for Simon at Com Bravo, okay? You're gonna freak him out.
Hey, are you Demcosplaygirls Fiona's brother?
Are you Demcosplaygirls' brother? He's been adopted as our child.
Just
Mom, Dad, and our child, Simon. Sorry, Simon.
Don't be mean to the staff.
They're just doing their job.
You know, they're just doing, unless they're being like incredibly rude.
Which they're usually not.
Which they're usually not. Sometimes, yes, they do have to be a bit forceful, because when there's like 500 people coming at them at once with showing their badges, trying to go through one single doorway, yeah, it could be a little bit overwhelming, you know? Just don't do that, please.
So our next one, I think we've mentioned this in another video. I feel like we've mentioned this before. Like, I think maybe we even mentioned it in our last video, or a couple videos before. I know we mentioned it sometime, but if you're in a hotel with a group of people, do not invite someone else, like a stranger, or someone that all your friends don't know, or even just don't invite anyone into your hotel room unless all your friends know about it. Because how uncomfortable would it be if you just came home ready to get naked, take your fake eyelashes off, and be a potato, and then all of a sudden there's just some person in there that you don't know, and they're just like, hi, in your hotel room with one of your friends.
And this, to be honest, goes for everyone. I don't care if they're your best friend, or if you're dating. If I am not really comfortable with you, do not come into my hotel room without my knowledge. Vanessa, if you're watching that, I don't really care about that point. that part, I just feel like that got really specific. I'm like, no, he just kind of like lingered like in the background.
It wasn't that bad, but like we had a friend who was coming, and I don't care if she comes, I don't care if her little sister comes, I don't care if her brother comes, but I'm not very comfortable around her brother's girlfriend. And they brought her in, and I was like, I don't like you, I want you to leave, please.
Yeah, and you know, especially the couples, like, I don't want to see you guys cuddling in the corner.
Icky.
That is gross. Please keep that in my hotel room. Number 9.
This is our last one.
This is our last one, and this one hits home for me. Cosplay falling apart throughout the day.
Why can't we just be confident to make a prop that will last the whole day?
Please, 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 please test run your cosplay before you go to the con, like wearing it. Like, not just sitting in your bedroom wearing it, like try and walk around in it for maybe like an hour even. Just chill in your cosplay. Because putting it on to take a picture is a lot different than walking around.
And this is not even a pet peeve for other people. It's like a pet peeve for yourself.
Yeah, no, so, like, I don't care if I walk by someone, their cosplay's falling apart. I mean, yeah, I'll feel bad for them, but I'm not like,
it's like a personal pet peeve.
You.
And it's like to help you not suffer from this pet peeve. Just make sure your cosplay is convention safe.
Test run it and A-OK it.
Because then you don't have to worry about it later, and you can just enjoy the convention with your big props and stuff. I made a post on my Cosplay Amino about cosplaying with big props if you're interested.
Yeah.
Wink.
Alright guys, so there are our convention pet peeves. Blah 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 blah. I love that movie so much. What's it called?
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Follow us on
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, our blog, our Cosplay Minos, and our Storenvy, and anywhere else that exists with our faces on it. You guys know it. It's all on the bottom. Just look there.
Just look.
People like go on are like on the comments. They're like, "What's your Instagram?"
And I'm like,
it's in the description. Just read it.
We have 77 videos up, and all of those 77 videos have all of our contact information in the description box. Go look at it. Anyway, guys.
So.
YouTuber pet peeves.
YouTuber pet peeves. Did you even read the description?
Read the description. Watch the video before you comment.
Like this video if you want us to make a YouTuber pet peeve video.
We can do that. Although I wouldn't really I feel weird calling ourselves YouTubers, even though we are YouTubers.
Well, we are YouTubers.
I feel like we're just potatoes on YouTube.
Potatoes on YouTube. Okay, so we're starting a new
With
genre.
almost 10,000 subscribers.
We're not gonna be. Oh, also, this is a good time to plug that you guys should share us with other people because we're gonna do our 10,000 subscriber Love Live poster plus whatever else we throw in giveaway when we hit 10,000. So the sooner we hit 10,000, the sooner you guys can enter to win that Love Live poster. It's pretty rad. I have it in my bedroom. We have 3, which means there are gonna be 3 winners.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.
You're recording.